Alright guys, so while I was sleeping, Fang uploaded a new update, and so let's try it out. I've already been playing it a bit, and I decided to start recording, and so I'm just going to tell you a few things that I've already noticed. One is that there is this crazy ass effect where if you're traveling in a certain speed, in a certain direction, it'll start doing like these effects, like tunnel visioning kind of, with the wind and all that, and your swords now have glow sticks on them, apparently. So that's cool. Second thing I noticed was the Titans' heads follow you, even though their bodies don't. For example, oh, I guess it does follow me right now, but it continuously pivots its head to keep its eyes on me, if you notice. And because of that, it makes aerial equators somewhat useless and impossible now. Now, I have done a few aerial equators, but the only way you can do that is if you're going at a ridiculous speed. And right now, that was a beautiful try, by the way. The only most effective way that I think is going to be best is, I don't know what the move is called, but it's almost a transitional vector. So, it's not a vector off the ground, but it's mid-air vector. And that seems to be the most effective and most useful. I think Sparrow Strike still works, but you have to be going at a fast speed, otherwise the Titans will turn and you'll miss. Oh yeah, Aberrants. These guys are a lot harder to deal with because they don't run at you now. They'll run all the way around you and just literally try to kill you in every way possible. So they'll never attack you. If you find, there are some Aberrants that are different. And so there's one both Aberrants just run around. They won't ever run directly at you the entire time. They'll run at you and then change direction randomly. So hooking onto them and hoping to reel in at the right time is not going to be your best option anymore. The second type of Aberrant is a bit more painful to deal with because what it does now is it picks up a bunch of dirt, or I guess a boulder, and hurls it at you in the direction you're going. Kind of like a jumper, with the same speed of a jumper. Only now it's a jumper missile. So, way to go, Fang. Yeah. The other thing I noticed is that all the heads are the same size, regardless of the body size of the Titans. I think that's to make it look more like the anime, or possibly more like the manga, I don't know. But it's just an aesthetic thing. It doesn't really bother me too much, I guess. Although it does look strange on the small and large Titans. It looks okay on the medium-sized ones because it looks proportional. Anyways, other than that, the only things different are the aesthetic looks. So the laser beams on the swords, and then there's the different hairstyles. So we have some regular hairstyles, but then we have some strange ones. Oh, see, yep, that's what I mean. Mr. Red Mohawk Aberrant over there is hurling boulders at me. Oh, in the direction I'll be traveling. And I got... Oh! Oh! Yeah. Anyways, yeah. So I'm gonna switch over to Levi and show you a few things about him. Alright, so Levi. From what I've noticed about all the characters is that their movement, the character's movement hasn't changed, although the Titan movement has definitely changed. To the point where some of them, even the regular Titans, may not follow you directly. Some of them may start walking sideways. You'll notice this when you're a lot closer. They won't always walk directly towards you. Yeah. And so like I said, aerial equators only work if you're doing a certain speed. And from what I've noticed, they have to be at least standing still. Or if they're moving and they're moving towards you and you're doing an aerial equator, you need to be at the speed to do at least a 1K. Because I haven't gotten anything lower so far. Yeah, see, like there, it wasn't necessarily moving towards me. It keeps moving around. It'll change direction eventually, but it'll continuously move in one direction for a certain period of time. Oh! Yeah. Excuse me, bit of a cold. See, now, why it has a mohawk, I do not understand. Yep. And so now Aberrants will actually do the anti-swipe, and they'll just swipe randomly at you. They'll swat at you with one hand. They can do it with both hands, so I'd watch out. It's not just one side that does it. Yeah, R-spin still works, but I suck at it, so it's not that great. I think the only other thing that I have to note is if you look at the blades, they turn yellow when you're running low. And then when you... Oh dear. See myself there. Oh yeah, that's perfect. Alright, so now when the blades come off, they'll turn red on the bottom. Now, the gas will also start to turn yellow if you're running low. Sadly, he hasn't put mid-air reload in yet, so don't know why. Kind of funny how Mohawks come in before for Titans before mid-air reloading does, but hey, who am I? Yeah, so that's about it. The only other thing I've noticed about the Aberrants that toss, you do not have to be above their heads to toss. They will toss at you even if you're on the floor. And so that's going to basically be the new crawler, I think, and I haven't seen a crawler yet, so I'm assuming it's been removed because of these Titan Aberrants. And so that is about it for all I've noticed in this update. I think it's pretty cool. It might take some getting used to. I'm not as good as I used to be because, well, obviously Titan movement is a lot more different and sporadic and random. And it's hard to adjust to the fact that all their neck movements will follow me the entire time. And so a lot of the old tricks that we used to have for killing them easily and getting high damages may not work. Not sure if I'll be releasing a montage of this soon, but yeah. Oh lord. Oh lord. There it is. Sad eyes. Alright, see you guys later.